to like fold 2 chairs up and sit like that.
Alright, we're about to go live.
Like almost like it's a couch or something.
Well, we'll do it, man. It's all good. We'll do it. It's all good.
There. Frank! We're about to go live, Frank.
It is Frank.
How do we go live from this? Don't you need somebody to push the button or anything?
It's pushed. It's pushed.
Oh, so like we're live
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
Oh, hi!
we're live right now.
Hello!
I think we're live.
I did not realize.
I think we're live.
Oh,
As soon as we hear that, we're live.
okay.
We're live. Yeah, just say it.
Are we live? Can somebody please tell us, are we live? Are we live? Talk!
Yeah, we're live.
Guys, Kelly Jane in the house. That crazy guy next to me is Sir BJ Broken Food. It's Tune In Tuesday once again.
Live.
DetroitDungeon.com in the house.
We got one heck of a show for you.
Yes, we do.
We bribed some people. They came back.
I'm hearing reverb somewhere.
Oh yeah, you know what it is? I think it's on that. Hold on one second. Go ahead. You can tell them who's
Yeah, we've got a great show for you today with his mama's nuts. It's Mr. Bill Saucer. He's going to be talking about his nuts and beyond the nuts. And then some.
Because he's nuts.
Because he's nuts.
Just like us. The feedback is gone.
It's time to get our burlesque on with the lovely, luscious Limona.
You can hang there for a minute. We gotta introduce more people.
Yeah.
I know you're excited. It's alright. Welcome to the show.
Time to turn up the phone.
Turn up the phone.
Gotta have that phone.
That's
Jake
right.
Gonzalez
Phone
is in the house.
Yes, Jake Gonzalez. There's just so much to talk about the guy. We're just gonna let him begin.
Yes.
So we'll just go from there, right?
And
And there's more.
from Los Angeles, we have a Skype guest that's Skyping in. It's Sin Quentin.
No, Sin Quentin.
We're excited.
Sorry, Sin. You know what song, bro?
I've been talking
We're
about this all day today.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was the guitarist in Ministry, right?
One's a
Boys of
man.
Acid
And a
and
new
Super
band.
Manic.
Supermanic.
Yeah.
Band, yeah.
And once again, who will be this week's Mystery Skull?
That's right. And if you got some Mystery Skull this week, we got a Kelly Jean poster we're going to send to you, and possibly some other good stuff like some CDs of the Mystery Skull guest. We'll be giving away clues later on. Stick around. I think I'm going to let you.
Already.
That was a clue in a sense.
Yeah,
that
it was.
Yeah. So. Maybe a little clue. I'll let you begin because I got to get my news articles together. Because I'm running late tonight.
Yeah, we're down one of our peeps tonight. So
For about a minute.
but we're making up for it. We got this guy who's running around like a chicken with his head cut off to make it happen for you.
As usual.
I want to thank everybody who's been watching every week, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, we would like your input. We want to hear some more input. You guys got something to say? Just email us or
Guess you
talk
want to see
us.
on the show?
Yeah, you got
We've been doing all right
see.
by guests, so people have been coming in.
Right.
You know, I mean,
But yeah, hit us up on
Top
Facebook or just talk to me. Talk to me, baby.
talk to us. So tell me what's going on.
All right, well, I was going to start off just by saying that Freedom Hill is once again opened, and they opened up tonight. They've been closed for almost probably been like 4 or 5 years, right? At least.
Yeah.
Freedom Hill is where I saw my first concert. My very first concert was, I was in first grade, and it was Mitch Ryder and Joan Jett.
Oh, wow, there you go.
And I swear to God, I wanted to be Joan Jett.
It's a good thing you didn't want to be Mitch Ryder. All right.
But yeah, Huey Lewis in the news was tonight.
Can you do me a favor?
But,
Check, make sure that's all good there. Thanks. You're a good man. I just want to make sure.
You're a good man.
You're a good
audience.
man, sir. You're a good man. No,
But yeah, I mean, I'm just glad that they're opening up Freedom Hill again for everybody's enjoyment.
I like Freedom Hill. I kind of sort of was there and then they closed it. I made there for one show. I can't remember what the hell it was.
I went there my whole life. Freakus, hi. Hello,
Back to
Freak.
the show.
So Wednesday is Kendrick Lamar.
Who?
You've never... Oh!
Oh, no!
Shit!
We just almost lost everything.
Effing kidding me?
Oh, my gosh. Kendrick Lamar.
That's not cool.
Sorry, we do that every so often.
All right.
Make sure he stays off.
Okay. Kendrick is a R&B rapper,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, he's in all kinds of, he's in that fucking Problems A$AP Rocky song.
Oh yeah, that
Like,
one.
yeah.
It's weird
And
about
then
all
he
these
does
hip hop
sing
guys. It's like these hip hop guys. They
Swimming
can
pools.
never do like a song on their own. They always gotta have 9 other guys in the song, and I never even see them show up. They're just like Lil Kim's in it, and Lil Wayne, and we got Kendrick Lamar, and I'm just like,
Well, I first heard of Kendrick Lamar because Lady Gaga had done vocals for him for, I think, the chorus or whatever for his Swimming Pools or one of his first songs that he did, and he decided to release the version of himself doing it instead of her. So, I don't know, the song became really popular with his vocals, not her vocals on it.
Got it.
So. But yeah, he's at Shane Park. It seems like a lot of people are at Shane Park this summer, and this is just the beginning. So, he's taking the stage at Shane Park on the Good Kid, Mad City World Tour featuring Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul, J-Rock, and Kid Ink. And it doesn't say a price, but that's at Shane Park in Detroit.
$20-$30.
That's going to be a good show.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I know Miles, like Kendrick, or the guy who was on the show last week, Matt Riddle.
Yeah, they would like
they're
Kendrick
in the
Lamar.
Well, if you can't afford that, you want to head over to everybody's favorite spot in Taylor, the Perfect Picture, because tomorrow night is karaoke. It's the ultimate karaoke contest, in fact, where they're going to be giving away some cash prizes. It's going to go over the next couple months, actually. Make sure you get down there and start early, though, because they're going to do it on a whole point kind of system and stuff like that. So the more points you get, the better it is. So make sure you get down there starting tomorrow. If you don't know where the Perfect Picture is, it's over there in Taylor, Michigan. Make sure you check it out. And if you know how to karaoke, or even if you don't, you have a chance to win some cash.
At the machine shop in Flint,
Yeah.
they always have good stuff going on over there. They
You
always
can talk.
No, you can talk. It's all good.
Glad you see something.
Because I mean, honestly, every week I'm listening to stuff that they have going on because I always pick my favorite stuff, you know, and the machine shop's always got it going on. But Aaron Lewis is performing with special guest Rick Monroe. That's on Wednesday and Thursday. I know Aaron Lewis just performed at the Hoedown last weekend too. I think on Sunday, and everybody was talking about how good it was. And I don't know if you know who Aaron Lewis is. He was in Stained, right?
Is that what
Am I right? I think you're right. Okay. Yeah, they were awesome. So yeah, that's on Wednesday and Thursday.
So he's doing 2 nights?
Yeah, 2 nights.
Okay. All right. Give it up for Aaron Lewis.
Yeah. So Thursday is the Lumineers at DTE in Clarkston. The Lumineers is kind of a folky type of, I don't know how you'd explain that.
Bob
I don't know.
Dylan-ish?
There's things like, one song's like, oh hey, that's what it's called or something. I don't know. Lumineers.
Check him out, Luminaries over at DT.
Alternative rock, I don't know what you would call that, but
Fun times.
great.
On the hill. At the Pine Knob. Is that what they call it? Pine Knob. Oh, yes. Everybody loves a good ladies' night. And who's throwing a good ladies' night? The Rhino over there in Taylor. They got DJ Skips on the decks. Can't go wrong with that. With the DJ Skips. Ladies' night. Now, keep in mind, it's dollar drinks, ladies, after 11 o'clock. You can do what you need to do up
Dollar
until
all
11.
drinks?
All drinks are $1. It says right there in the print, in the fine print. Yeah. Make a note, fellas.
They wouldn't want me in there.
Make a note, exactly. You know, this could be your kind of club. Once again, I don't know exactly if it's just beers, wall drink, or whatever, but hey, for $1 you can find out. And
I'm
gentlemen,
sure it's just
if you dress cute, I'm
not
sure you
premium
can have the ladies buy you drinks too.
alcohol, I would think. It would be like
Everything's $1. As long as you-
everything, even like premium.
Everything's $1.
What?
As long as you're.
As long as you have tits, you're getting it for $1.
What if you're female with no boobs?
Well, then you're not getting free shit. No, I'm kidding. You're getting double.
What if you're a female that dresses like a guy?
If you're a female dressing like a guy,
You're paying for drinks.
that's right, but it's still going to be at least $2. I don't know how that's going to work. You're going to have to figure out that clause when you get to the door. That could be a winning clause.
I thought this would be kind of cool. David Spade is performing at the Soundboard at Motor City Casino. That's on Thursday. No, Frankie, you are a little bad.
Yeah, we gotta
He needs to be grounded.
I know.
Yeah, it's $40 to $42 to get in there.
For David Spade?
Yeah, for
I'd pay
David
that.
Spade. But I'm sure he puts on a good show. He's been around for a long time. Yeah.
I don't know, I think so. I think David Spade's a good guy. I like him. I never seen all the stuff he's been
Me
in, but
neither.
I mean, everything that he's been in for a long time. The guy's got a job.
I
At
think he
least.
originated from Saturday
Unlike
Night
us.
Live.
Yeah, he was one of the guys.
Mhm.
I think,
Yep.
right? Saturday Night Live? Was he in that? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I left the days of Saturday Night Live back in the day of like Joe Piscopo. So I couldn't tell you a character after Joe and Eddie, and that's it.
I still watch Saturday Night Live.
Why?
I don't know. Like sometimes they're funny.
Oh.
No, I mean sometimes they really are funny. Like
Yeah.
I like the one Nuva bling. It was like the Nuva ring that slips up your vagina, but it was all blinged out with crystals.
Really Nicki Minaj and you.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff they do is hilarious. Justin Timberlake was really funny on Saturday Night Live
Oh, yeah,
recently. He
you know,
was hilarious.
he actually won a trophy for being the guy that was on there the most, though. I see, it's weird because I see stupid shit. Like I'll see that when Justin Timberlake has to be like,
It was
and actually
good.
had a
He
guy
was
come
good,
out.
too. He
I think
was
Paul Simon
going
came
out.
out and like did something for him. That's cool when Paul Simon gets off his ass and does shit. That's great. You never see that guy do anything.
But no, he
know Paul
was the
Simon,
musical
right?
act and he.
Yeah, no, that's good. Oh, he's good.
And yes,
He's
I
fun.
know who Paul
Oh,
Simon
yeah,
is.
sure. I'm just asking. That's all. Just making sure we're on the same page.
You forget who
I'm
my
old.
daddy is.
I know.
I was grown up with that shit, okay?
That's right. I forgot.
Wayne,
Speaking
hello.
of Wayne, that's right.
Wayne's Neon. Down in Mount Clemens.
Oh,
Y'all
that's
need a
right.
neon sign, you.
He's
Contact
alright.
me.
He's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Let him stay here.
Somebody throw a golf ball or something.
No,
Or a ping pong ball.
Friday night, you got nothing better to do than you want to get out to everybody's favorite concert lounge, the Diesel Concert Lounge out there. That used to be New York, New York. You got a good friends out there. Otherwise, Bloodline Riot, a local band there, and also another band by the name of. What the hell's their name? Oh, I forgot. Otherwise, Bloodline Riot. And, 6 months gone. They're gonna be there. So you want to make sure you get out there. It's Diesel Concert Lounge. You going to?
Yeah.
You gonna be on that too? You gonna be out there? He's got his whole weekend planned through us, hopefully. Anyways, 18 up, so if you are not old enough to go out there anyways, because it's 18 up and see if you can work it out. Once again, it's a good time out there. Diesel Concert Theater out there, and what else? Way out there.
It's like
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield. I want to say
Oh,
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield.
I
Okay.
always get those cities confused. Clinton Township, Chesterfield. And where's the Detroit pub at?
Detroit plus 14 in Harbor.
Kind of the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're learning them out there, because they switch the names.
Well, Chesterfield's 23 months.
Oh, okay.
Right. I think on Friday night, the cool thing to do would be Pitbull with Kesha.
Sandy's.
The Pitbull with Kesha show is going to be off the hook, though. It's at the Palace of Auburn Hills. I didn't get a price on that, but if there are tickets even available, I'm sure that's going to be a really good time.
Right.
It's going to be.
I like Pitbull. He's cool.
But if you're into
He brings out the Spanish in me.
Pitbull's on every good song. Like
No, he's good. He's
featuring
good.
Pitbull, featuring Pitbull, featuring Lil Wayne.
Yeah, what was that? Don't Stop the Music is a good song. And TGR. See, TGR's got a great house track or whatever, if you've ever heard of it. It's called The Funky something or other. And it's actually what Pitbull used as his rip for Don't Stop the Party. And TJR was on that same thing. But if you ever get a chance to get like the funky mix of, it's called the Vodka Funky Mix, actually. Get that by TGR and you'll have a brand new experience of the Pitbull song, because it's actually good. Like the Black Opera. That one song. Is that song that you love? The Black Opera?
That's fucking Problems by A$AP Rocky, but the Black Opera, you showed me their version of it. It was the original take of it. So yeah, A$AP Rocky got more popular from
Right.
his take of it, but the original came from here, so.
We'll be talking about original music and who belongs to it later on, right?
Alright,
How to
so,
protect your
you
ass.
know, if you're not into Pitbull and Kesha, then also on Friday, there is something going on at Paychecks in Hamtramck, and it lies within Texas Stage with Dismember the Fallen, Boys of the Fall, The King's Descent, at the hands of victims and misfortunate sons, and it's only $5 to get in, which is always a plus.
Cool.
Yeah.
Saturday. My gosh.
Saturday.
It starts here and it just ends here. So you know it's going to be a good day.
Oh.
We'll start at the beginning of the day.
Well,
Our
I
good
think
friend
we
Carrie
probably-
Cass.
We probably have a couple of the same ones that we.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about Orion and everything like
Orion,
that.
and,
Exactly.
Pride. That's
Yeah, we're going to talk about
my
Pride, so that's a couple of things we'll talk about. Anyways, we're going to start off the day. You want to get over to the Southwest over there at the Fort Wayne district, a historic district, by the way, because our good friend Kerry Kaz is going to strap himself into a straitjacket, put himself in a box, hoist himself 75 feet in the air, and then if he doesn't get out in 3 minutes, it's going to blow up. That's it.
Won't that be
News at
fucked up if he dies?
It'll be at 2 o'clock. If you want to get there at 2 o'clock, he goes on at 2:30, and hopefully we won't be doing a news report at 3.
Right, Charlie Liddell.
Good luck, Kerry. We love you. He's going to do it. Is he going to do it? He's going to apply for Kerry.
Don't die.
This is the first time he's ever done this. I think the straitjacket is kind of new to him, so like I said, good luck. Orion Fest is coming up, and before that, we're going to go over to Gay Pride. Or Motor City Pride.
No, I had a couple other things before we get to those.
Alright, well,
Some other
we'll
good
give you
shit.
the roundup here of the Pride, the Orion here.
Oh,
But go ahead,
okay.
yeah,
Well,
go
I was gonna say that a group that I used to love, but this may show my age, but back in the day, like high school days and shit, was Blackstreet. I love Blackstreet.
Yeah, there you go.
With Teddy Riley, Dave Hollister, and special guest SWV. Gonna be there! Oh my god! Oh, I want to go to this. It's at Shane Park. It's on Saturday. Yeah, Al B. Sure.
Yep.
Christopher Williams.
Now, see, those are names I recognize.
SWV though.
That'd be a good one.
Alright, that's
Shane
at Shane Park. That's on Saturday. Man, I'd like to hit that up after the Pride Fest.
We might have
If
to.
we're down there.
Yeah, we might.
I swear. I want to hear SWV and Blackstreet.
That's what we can do.
Alright, Styx is at Freedom Hill.
All
That's
right.
on Saturday. Styx. My dad likes Styx, you know.
I like them there, you know.
I like them. If you don't know where Freedom Hill is, it's at 14900 Metropolitan Parkway in Sterling Heights. They're just reopening. So, good for Freedom Hill.
Good for Freedom Hill. Good for people who like to see concerts at close venues, too.
Daniel Tosh is at the Fox Theater.
I know nothing about him. What is he?
He does Tosh.0, and he's absolutely ridiculous. You guys watch Tosh.0?
You know what is it?
It's
I knew you were going to say something.
Because
Natasha.
he's, how do you explain Daniel Tosh? Like, he
Is
takes,
he a comedian?
he's a huge, like,
Okay, all right.
the show's gross. They show a lot of barfing and
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of, like, hitting people in the balls and stuff. But,
Jackass times 10.
yeah, but he's at the Fox Theater. It says it's $49.50 to $75.
Will they be hitting people in the balls and doing gross shit or just... No, he just does.
Who knows what he'll do? He's just crazy. I love Tosh.0. I watch it all the time with Anthony and
Check
stuff,
it out.
All right, and I have one more.
Oh, yeah, and we'll talk Orion and Pride.
And I just thought this one would be cool for all the Cougs or like Coug followers, like guys who like Cougs. New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, boy! Yeah, we're the Boys to Men! Right?
I don't. It's
Yeah, we're
okay.
Boys to Men!
Are they-
Yeah, it's a kook
At the
special.
Palace of Auburn Hills, it's a Coug Fest.
That's right, get your guilt on, fellas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't say a price or anything for that, but yeah, that should be interesting.
They
I bet
said
they'd
they
be
got
like-
tickets months ago.
Oh, yeah?
My cousin, yeah.
I still remember the dance.
Hey,
The right stuff.
My cousin's totally
Man.
gonna be that guy. She's
I
gonna
don't
wear
remember
the
that one.
t-shirt. She's gonna wear the new kids.
I got a
on the
great
Block
t-shirt. Hey, I got a great t-shirt if anybody wants to borrow my t-shirt. I actually got a Boys to Men t-shirt. It says Boys to Men on it, just like their regular logo, and it says 9 out of 10 priests.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that a good one?
I think there'll be a lot of cougs that bring their kids to that one. Like, look, daughter, this is what I used to like, you know? Fuck New Direction or whatever. One Direction. Whatever they're
I need One Direction.
Bieber, who's that?
Oh, yeah, exactly. There was actually boy bands before Justin Bieber. You know what they're called? The Beatles. Oh, yeah, they were the original boy bands. They were like,
The Beatles were
they were the original like boy bands, man.
boy bands. Yeah.
And you just walk in and say I was from the Beatles, and chicks just take off their panties and be like, "Where do you want me to place them?" Hey, the Beatles! You're the Beatles! Oh my God!
My mom and her sisters were watching the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show. My mom had 4 sisters. They were all really young, a couple years apart or whatever. And the oldest one sat there and she chewed a hole in her nightgown. She was that excited. She was like, during the whole thing, there was this big ass hole
just couldn't even hear.
Cute.
And they said, like, whenever you went to the shows back in the day, you couldn't hear them because the girls were screaming so damn loud. You couldn't hear nothing because they didn't have the acoustic or the system like they do now. So it's just like, while I went to the show, I paid $4. I couldn't believe we got in, and the entire time, all we heard was, we saw the Beatles, and it was all, like, mimed, and we heard just a bunch of girls screaming and trying to sing songs that were just like, it was a mess. Thank the Lord for good speakers. Let's talk Orion. Are you going?
Yes.
No. We're not going. It's on Belle Isle, by the way.
I honestly don't have plans to go. I really wish I did, though.
Let's see what we
But there's
can do.
so much going on this weekend. It's
I know.
like hard to choose, you know?
I
It
know.
really is.
I've already seen Metallica back in the day. It's good to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Have you ever seen the Red Hot Chili
I don't think
Peppers?
I've seen
Man, I know you probably seen them, right? Did you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now that's a show right there. That's a good show. They are, it's like, unique. I mean,
Rise Against,
RCP.
Deftones, Bass Nectar, Dropkick Murphys, Gogol Bordello,
yep.
and many, many more. Let's check out the car show. Kirk's Crypt, Van Stage, and Vert Ramp Museum, K2 Lou's Emporium, Record Store, and Autograph Tent, and more.
We got a good friend over there too, Ron from R&R Restoration. He's going to be down there. He's got two of the top cars like in the world of the United States that he's actually going to have there on Belle Island. And they're going to have all kinds of good stuff going on for 2 days down there, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, check out Ron over there, R&R Restorations. He's from downriver. I actually got to talking to him the other night. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm like, well, hell, man, get us some tickets. But like I said, it's going to be good. I think what they should do, I think they should use Belle Isle more often. I think it's great that they brought Metallica in and they did it, but it's a great opportunity.
Well,
Maybe a funk festival or something
I
like
just
that.
saw
with electronic
recently-
music. That would be good, wouldn't you think? You know?
I just saw recently that they're supposed to put a bunch of money into Belle Isle
Good.
to preserve the nature systems. It was it had to do with the fishing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's an inland area that they're preserving, and then an outer part that they're going to preserve to make better fishing and just to
There you go.
yeah.
Why not, man? Make it like a cool family spot. People can come out and check
Yeah.
out music. It doesn't have to be, just any type of jazz in the park would work.
I just can't
On
believe
Saturdays,
I just
you
can't
know?
believe they kicked us out.
Oh yeah, they're gonna keep
I get kicked out of everywhere I go. It doesn't even
You
matter
kicked
where
out of
it's from.
Vegas, yeah, like I said, that's gonna happen. But anyways, what we want to do, we also want to give out a special thank you to Jack White for paying the tax bill, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack White out
I
there.
heard about that.
Yeah, he paid the tax bill
For the Masonic
For the
Temple.
Masonic Temple.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So Jack White
Because they
is
keep
now,
paying their taxes.
so now he is like what, part of an owner of the
You
Masonic
know,
Temple,
I think
basically?
they're going to change the name, so it's going to be called Masonic Jack's Temple.
They're not.
That was the clause.
They named a theater after him.
Is that what they did? They
The
named the
Cathedral Theater is now the Jack White Theater.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I like that.
That's what I said. It's a nice little like memoriam. I think it's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Jack's a
You
great
can't let
guy.
that go under. It's
Oh,
a great
no, that's
culture
by
and it's-
far one of the best houses in Detroit.
Now, I wish people would be more concerned about projects like this over that stupid
RoboCop.
RoboCop
Exactly, right.
thing that they're spending all this money.
Exactly. But it's
Like,
good to see
you
like
invest the money
band
elsewhere.
members like Madonna and stuff chipping in and saving the city of Detroit. Thank you, Madonna. Not quite. Jack, thank you very much, sir. That's all we can say. That's why you have a wing named after you, my friend.
A wing.
A wing.
A wing ding.
I can't wait to go party in that room. Maybe we'll come back and do a show. That'd be kind of cool. In his
That'd be
own
very
room.
cool.
Get
Yeah,
up from my room,
you know
motherfuckers!
you know.
Yeah, I made the taxes. Buy my beer.
So something that I've been looking greatly forward to is this weekend. It's Motor City Pride,
Yep.
and it's down at Hart Plaza. And we've been talking about this every week. We went there last year, and we just had a riot. It was so much fun. They had really good acts.
And we're coming back.
Well, they don't have the acts that they had last year. They still have some good acts. David, and I'm not sure
Dave
how to
Audet.
pronounce Audet.
Dave Audet.
Okay, I wasn't sure how to pronounce it, but I have heard that name
Oh, yeah.
before. Alex Acosta.
Yep.
Pasalakwa, who's actually a local artist.
Okay.
I've seen some of his stuff on YouTube, and it's real trippy, cool, trippy stuff. It's Ariana was in one of his videos. Did you see it? She was painted all green.
Oh yeah,
She's
yeah.
like-
Oh, this guy. Yeah, he is. Oh
Like,
yeah, he is
she was-
very, very unique. If you get a chance to see
She
this
looked
guy.
like a plant.
Yeah,
person or
yeah, yeah.
something
Have you
in
ever
the
heard of this
video,
guy?
like.
Yeah, I didn't think he was from here because it was such a weirdo video. I was like, where's this guy from? Like, France or some shit? And I was like, man, that was pretty pimped out. I was like,
It's real mellow, trippy, groovy, kind of. It's like rap, funk,
it
sort
works.
of. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My girlfriend was in the video and she had to get painted all green and with like feathers and stuff. Like she was supposed to be a turtle. That's what it was. She was supposed to be a sexy turtle person.
I didn't get that portion out of it.
She was. And then, of course, we were hanging out there last year. Stilettos has the pyramid stage again, where you get to sit up on the pyramid and watch everything. And they have, I know on Saturday they're not doing it, but Sunday they've got other drag acts all day long.
Yep.
They've got the finest female and male drag acts that you will find in Michigan.
Queens and Kings.
Yep.
Yep. And our good friend Stephanie, or Stephanie and the Dirty Virgins is going to be playing that.
Yeah, I think hers was on Saturday. I think she was on Saturday
Little stuff.
afternoon.
Steph's been out of the weather, I think. She's coming back. She says she's expecting a powerful show on Saturday.
Who?
Zara Sophia is the headliner from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Performing on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Oh, the headliner from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay. What is the name again?
Zara Sophia.
Zara.
Jara.
She's like Puerto Rican or something.
Cool. Well, check it out. Once again, it's free. They do ask for a donation, so if you can donate, that would be great.
And you know what? I recommend donating just because it was such a good show last year.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing. You can download an artist's music for free, but if you really appreciate that artist, you're gonna pay $5-10 at least to download their shit. Same thing with the festival. You know, you need to appreciate what these people are doing. It's a great time. At least throw them a couple bucks. Just my opinion.
That's it. I think we covered it
Yeah,
all.
we covered it all. There's a lot going on. It's
And
the
that's
beginning
just
of
in
the summer.
1 week. It's just...
Well,
and
it's
that's,
the beginning of the summer.
I
Motor
know.
City, you know,
I
it's
know.
gonna get crazy.
we got all the car shows out there. And,
Yep.
it's going to be a hot summer.
Yeah, the car bike shows. We'll be hitting them up for sure.
Absolutely. I think it's time for the clue.
Oh wait, hold on.
All right.
I just have one more thing to say.
Okay.
I would like to just say rest in peace to a friend who passed away yesterday. It was a crotch rocket accident. Yeah, Gary Chamley, Lumpy. He was in the Street Royalty. I just wanted to say R.I.P. and I'm sorry to Lori and Jerry and everybody else who's missing him. And he was a really, really good person. He was a great guy. He was just a big teddy bear of a guy, you know.
Yeah.
It's like just a sad thing to hear, especially when I got up today, you know. I was like, I just hate hearing that. They say all bad things come in threes, and I heard like a couple people died last week. Remember the one from breast cancer and stuff. And then somebody else that I knew, and now this is the third. So hopefully this is the last. They all come in threes.
Once again, be careful on the bikes out there. People who are also driving, make sure you do. It's biker season again, so be looking out because. And guys on crotch rockets, you don't need to be going 125.
You know what though? They were, and I'll put it out there right now. They were Harley guys who switched over to crotch rockets, so they knew how to ride a bike.
Right.
But I'll be damned if I don't see all you little idiotic young crotch rocket riders out there riding around like idiots, swerving around on the freeway, going 120 miles per hour. You know what? You guys are just asking to die. So keep it up, assholes.
Wear your helmet too. Wear your helmet too.
Right, like I see it all the time, but it's always some young guys on crotch rockets. You don't see a guy in a Harley driving 100 and some down the, you don't.
No, they
Never.
won't do it.
They're respectable. They know how to ride.
Yeah.
And you don't see an old guy on a crotch rocket doing it either. It's them young kids that do it.
Yeah. No, because they did it to me. They're damn lucky they didn't get hit. If I was changing a lane and wasn't paying attention, I can't help it. You become a fucking speed bump. I mean, shit. That's just, I mean, true?
Yeah.
The fuck?
And you know when Gary did pass, he was wearing his helmet and he was being cautious. So it just goes to show you can't be cautious enough ever.
Exactly.
You always have to have another set of eyeballs on the back of your head.
Much love out to Gary's family.
Yep.
All right. Time for the clues.
Yeah.
All right.
Mystery Skull time.
Mystery Skull time with our new thing. We got our new Mystery Skull little thing in the background here.
Oh, I love that.
How does it look? Look good on TV? Look at that. Da, 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 da,
Thank you,
da, da. All right. The mystery skull. Clue number 1. What is it?
Clue number 1 is, he is one of 4 people that has a mind, and it is a very unique one at that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He is one of 4 people that has a mind, and it is a unique one at that. Once again, the mystery skull. If you guessed it, just get up there on the Facebook. Say who you think it is. We got a guy out there. He's actually going to field those questions. If you get the answer right, we're going to give away a Kelly Jean poster and some CDs from the guy who might be giving it away later. So, da-da-da-da-da.
Hey!
What do you want to do first? You want to do the nuts or you want to do the lemons?
What do you want to do?
I gotta make my French toast.
Oh, he has to make his French toast.
What? Huh?
We're gonna
What do you
bring
do?
up-
What?
We are about to bring
That's why
up.
you're on the first guest. I'll make the French toast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to bring the lotions.
Yeah,
You're going to make the French toast?
you got it.
Bill from Mama's Nuts is going to make everybody French toast.
Too bad you're not
Bring
here.
some syrup and stuff.
No, beyond the nut.
You don't need syrup?
No, don't need syrup.
Oh! Nice.
We can't go wrong.
Beyond the nut.
Yeah.
So we're about to bring up one of the most talented burlesque showgirls
In Detroit.
in Detroit and in Michigan in general
Yeah.
and in the whole United States. And we're so happy to have her here.
The pressure is on!
She's absolutely gorgeous. It is Mrs. Luscious.
Welcome to the show! Hello.
Hi. Hi, thanks for having me.
You bet. Thanks for dropping down. You're so damn busy. You're all over the place now.
Well, you know, all over the place, well, mostly at home, but I do get around.
Let's go back here. You're back on your feet again. What had happened? We had talked. We had a big fundraiser when Meredith was here.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. What happened? You were
Oh.
playing drums and you broke your foot.
Yeah, I wish I had an awesome kick-ass story.
Well, playing drums and breaking your foot sounds like a really good beginning to a story.
Right.
No little drummer boy. So, yeah, I bumped into my bookshelf at home. And I have all my candles on top of the bookshelf, and I just bought the Lady of Guadalupe,
Okay.
Sacred Heart of Jesus candles. Never lit them, brand spanking new. I bumped into it all stumbleina. Hey, Luscious, how you doing?
Right.
Sacred Heart of Jesus. So I was on
There you go.
one in a million chance it just hit me in the right angle to do severe damage. And of course, my dumbass, I'm in denial a week. Walking on it for a week. Like, I think it's better. I think I could come in and waitress. I think I could do this show in 2 weeks. No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Not gonna happen.
It's funny too.
Well, thank you, Jesus.
Because like when I'll screw myself up, I do it royally too. It's like I don't do it often, but when I do it, it's
Yeah.
a good one.
It's a real hard bang.
And it's always like just the dumbest stuff.
Absolutely.
And everybody.
Weird as shit. Tripping over a rock.
Right.
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, that's.
I was jogging with my dogs and I was wearing them Skechers shoes, which I think there's a lawsuit going on. But I was jogging and I had one dog on one arm and one on the other, like wrapped in their leashes.
Oh yeah.
Totally just tripped and went face first into the cement.
She looked good too, man. She
Oh,
looked great.
I scraped the bottom of my chin.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have had these boobs for like
Protection.
protection, I would have
Crispy
teeth.
bumps.
Yeah, I wouldn't have teeth.
It's like a life jacket.
It
It
is.
really is. It was like a life jacket. I came back and literally, she probably would have busted out her teeth.
I would. If I wouldn't have these
She
boobies,
really-
I would have no teeth in my
Yeah.
face right now.
Yeah. So her boobies protected her.
I say there's nothing worse than
So whoever donated to her boobies, thank you, sir.
Thanks, everyone. No. So hey, how'd you get in the whole burlesque thing?
Well, I did theater and show choir as a child,
Neat.
theater in high school, and I was on a sketch comedy local urban-based show after I got out of college. And then I did that for a few years and broke my way into burlesque and the pin-up and alternative modeling scene. So I've been doing burlesque since 2006. And
You've done a lot.
I've been performing since I was little, always loved to be in front of people.
Right.
Give them a little, but then when it's time to speak in front of people, hey, I kind of like, oh!
Do you sing or anything with your show, or you just?
I sing really well in the shower, but
That's all right.
elsewhere,
Not gonna happen.
well, it might. There's a special project that's being worked on right now, but you have to ask Satori Circus about that one.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe we'll have him out on the show. Maybe we'll have you both on. Maybe you can give a like the secrets. All right.
So what's the craziest show that you've ever done?
I don't know if they're really crazy because burlesque shows, it's like going to a different time period, you know, and it's kind of more of a our shows anyway are more of a relaxed atmosphere. The craziest show I ever did, oh Lord,
What's this?
it might be. I'm kind of
Was it
reserved.
like a dirty
Exit.
show? Maybe the dirty show.
Can you think of
Exit?
one? Exit. Okay.
Exit.
At Club Exit in Chicago.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It's like Keith
Wow.
from Nor Leather opened up a fucking joint, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's sweet. I love all the
Yeah.
gas masks on the wall. But to perform there with beautiful garments and things like that, I was cleaning up scum off of my shoes, off the satin. But I rocked it. The entire fucking bar was chanting my name when I was done.
Yeah,
She's never had an out-of-state performer control a crowd like that.
Great.
Well, that's the
Well, I'm really
best
funny
show,
exit
yeah.
story. Exit used to be okay. It used to be like in like the ritzy part of Chicago or like whatever the hell it was, like the area like the exit didn't belong in. And it was actually across from Second City. So my friends that I knew that used to own that, they ended up opening a Crowbar. And the exit, they had to move the exit across town, so the exit actually moved into, which was like the bad area of town, supposedly, which was really, like, I often look at Chicago and they're like, yeah, this is the bad area. I'm like, yeah, right. Anyhow.
Because I feel safe in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even have bums asking me for money. It's like,
You're right. But that's a good time, though. I mean, the exit is the dime, so congratulations on that one. I love that one.
I thought it was
Yeah,
awesome,
cool.
but like I was saying, with beautiful garments and things and no stage, but it was really interesting to be able to perform in a different dynamic.
have you ever competed?
I haven't competed. I really don't believe in competition, even though it's a very American thing. And I'm realizing in order to be more successful, you have to gain titles in order for people to go, what's up over here?
Right.
You know?
But
I
one of
will-
my favorite burlesque girls is Roxy Delight. She had won a good title. Not that
Oh
long
yes,
ago.
20 times she was our queen.
Yeah,
She is an
she's
absolute
isn't
delight.
she cute? I just love her too. I've seen her like at the theater bazaar and stuff like that. Like, where can we see you performing?
I'll be performing next in Michigan at Hastings Street Ballroom on September 21st for the first Michigan Burlesque Festival. I'll be headlining that show with the Weird Sisters Circus, as well as Bella Sin from Cleveland, Ohio, and other performers from probably all over the U.S.
It'll be a good
So,
one.
tits out,
Tits out, all right.
it's my motto for the year.
There's a lot of stuff going on at
Yeah.
the Hastings in that
Oh,
little
yeah.
block.
Yeah, we might have a little
Because like the week
surprise
after
next
that
week.
is
Yeah.
the week after your thing, I think, is the Exotica, Detroit Exotica Ball or something, isn't it? Yeah. It's like a week or two
Yeah,
after.
there's one coming up.
So
Now,
it's
what
just
would,
gonna be a bunch of exotic and neurotic and just everything, like
What's
all in
exotic
big
in
black
Detroit?
up until Halloween, and the theater bazaar will top it all.
there you go. Yeah, exactly. Now, what would be something you would want to perform at? Like, kind of a dream gig, like someplace, anywhere in the world? Or, I mean, you don't do competitions, so like the burlesque competition, that would be the
I don't know. I'm just thankful for every time I am able to get on a big stage and have a large crowd to be able to entertain.
Cool.
It's a passion and it's a job. It's not just a hobby. It's a package deal. You got to be able to be your own agent, be your own manager, your own costumer, your own stylist. There's so many things that go with the gig. But so to be up there and to execute everything that went into something, that the time you're on stage, you just lose yourself to it, and everybody feels your emotion and can get hit with it.
I do burlesque stuff too. I do, but mine's a lot different because I don't do the strip teasing. It's more of a singing performance.
Right.
And then I'll have
mixed into it.
yeah, and so I'll have the girls dancing and stuff like that. But yeah, it is. It's like everything goes into it.
I do a lot of old school traditional bump and grind. So it's like watching your granddad's burlesque.
I love that. I
She does a
absolutely
great show.
love
I
that.
actually caught your show. It was at Doc Colony was putting it on. It was at with Nico at the Christine's
Was that
Gallery.
auditorium? Was it
Yeah.
past month?
No. It was.
Okay.
Oh
it
gosh,
was
it's
when I
been
did
a
the Maria
year.
Antoinette.
Yeah, great
It's hard
show.
for me to do the
Great
bump
show.
and grind thing because I just don't have the old school look really.
I've been told I lead with my vagina.
I think
Is that
that's
a fact,
staring at your boobs
sir?
though.
We got the
She leads with her vagina.
All right.
I love that.
Never taking a shot of Jack Daniels over the whole situation.
Drink to that.
Cheers, man.
Knockers up.
There you
Yeah,
go.
like a kind of burlesque. There's a different style of burlesque. There's
Oh,
the
there's
old,
so
there's
many
the old
different
school,
genres.
or there's like the campy, or there's the stuff like when I tell people I do burlesque, it's more of, I say I'm doing a burlesque show. You have to think of like Christina Aguilera in the movie Burlesque. That's where I'm going with it, which is
Right.
so different than the burlesque that you do.
It's more cabaret.
Yeah,
Which is,
yeah.
it's still burlesque. It's all variations. It's all parody and being.
And I do strip, and I do wear the pasties and stuff, but it's just like, you gotta do it in between singing, you know?
Cool.
So if people wanted to hire you or see what you do, we need to give them some URLs and some websites and stuff, some links.
Well, right now, you can get a hold of me at my Facebook fan page, and that is on facebook.com/Luscious Lamone Burlesque, and that's LUSHESLAMOAN.
So that above your head.
Oh, wow, look at that. Can I tell you about the Dizzy Dames?
That's all right.
Awesome. Yeah, tell us about the Disney games.
Yeah, tell us, who's in the troupe? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, who's in the troupe? All my little broads.
Oh, no, no, no.
I gotta slap my bitches up, you know?
There you go.
I have a wonderful team of very beautiful dames.
Now, is this your troupe,
Wonderfully
or,
talented ladies.
okay.
Yes, my troupe and my co-producer, Shane Bang, and there's some veteran members, and one of my sisters and former troupe mates from my previous troupe is moving back from Metropolis, Illinois this weekend, so I'm super excited.
Who's that?
Sprung Pitbull.
Sprague. Oh, okay.
We used to dance together with Spag.
Sprague. I see. I remember that. I think I remember a little bit of that. I
Yeah.
caught a little bit of that. And yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're all connected, you know.
Cool.
But I started the Dizzy Dames after Spag disbanded and been going long and strong for about 4 years now. I think four, yes.
You guys have a YouTube for Disney Dames?
Oh, you can find us on YouTube.
Just type in Dizzy
Yeah,
Dames.
it'll pull up. Detroit Burlesque, you'll find us. Detroit Dizzy Dames, Triple D's.
Triple E, baby, on the double D.
That's
Oh, yeah,
it.
Maestro, good.
They're all really wonderful ladies. Trapeze artists, aerialists. I'm a mild contortionist, and I do the old school bump and grind. Hula hoopers, fire breathers, belly dancers. You know the whole shtick. Pretty ladies. Pretty girls.
We're gonna have to talk to you about some stuff when we're done here. Yeah, we might be interested in hiring you or, involving you in
You and
something.
your tatas and your amazing
I
vagina.
can't stop
I
staring
call
at
them
these,
the twin
I can't
towers.
stop staring at these earrings that you have.
Oh yes, these are my wedding earrings.
So cool.
Yeah, we got married
Are they
in
ivory?
Vegas. Oh no.
You got married in Vegas. Well,
I
congratulations.
disclosed that information.
My eldest?
Sounds that it
Well,
being
my eldest, 1 year and 4 days ago.
Oh, congratulations, you guys.
So sorry, I
Who's your DJ or is he your choreographer, Shane Bang?
Yeah,
isn't it?
my DJ, producer, right-hand man, backbone. I always go, how
Travis
does this
Hoos.
look? He's like, bend over.
Here's the other one. Does this look bad on me? Go get naked. We'll figure it out.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of fun, but
And you do a hell of a show.
thank you. I'm really happy I'm back on my feet and out
We are
there
too.
performing.
We are too.
I'm featuring in a festival in Ohio in August, in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm also headlining the first Burlesque Festival in Milwaukee in the first week of September. I believe it's the 6th, 7th, and 8th. And then the second week of September, I'll be coming back to do that show at Hastings Street Ballroom for the Michigan Burlesque Festival.
Wow.
So check me out there.
I want to go to the Michigan Burlesque Festival.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Amigo.
Okay.
That's the one we'll check out for sure.
Is it a competition or is it just a show?
I don't think they're
basically,
doing
or-
a competition.
No?
Competition style. Not all the festivals do it. They just had Miss Exotic World this past weekend in Las Vegas at the New Orleans for BHOF. Ooh, I'm so sad I missed it, but it was our first anniversary, so it's like, it was okay. And it was
That's awesome.
uber sad from Sparkly passing. Everybody's in mourning
Yes.
from that.
Yeah, we talked about that on the show last week.
We gave her a little shout out on love. Just like we did with Carrie tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I said, we did not know her, so we didn't. Like I said, we knew people that knew of her, and we said that what we have heard was basically that she was just a joy to be around, and she years
fun.
are too soon.
Yeah.
So you always must make the most of life.
Absolutely. And
Even when you
always be
think it's bad.
safe and always follow your passion.
They tributed her.
Absolutely.
They dedicated all of Thursday's show at Miss Exotic World this year. Dedicated all of Thursday's show to her.
Fantastic.
And had multiple performers who tribute numbers.
Aw.
Fantastic.
And I donated one of DVS's canvas portraits of her to the museum. It was for my benefit, and I talked to him, and I said, is it okay if I send this with Tony Ellen, Burlesque Legend? Because I went and hung out with Mama to get her mind off of it. I took her to All You Can Eat Soul Food over on Jefferson.
Aw.
She's 85 years old, you know, and she's awesome. She's a solid rock, and if it weren't for Sparkly, us young broads wouldn't know those awesome legends.
Aw.
Yeah, well, that's good.
That's cool.
And that's what we don't have enough time this time, but we're going to talk about maybe some of the legends of that time and how you kind of like, just different things like that.
Yeah.
We'd like to learn more about burlesque. We want to thank you for dropping by.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Once again, Luscious Lamone, make some noise for the lovely lady. We'll see you check out. Absolutely. Sim Quern, if you're out there, sir, I know you're watching out in LA, California. Do me a favor, we're going to have you call in after our next guest here. We're going to get into some Mama's Nuts. Then after that, we're going to have Sim Quern give us a call. Hey, Sim, if you could, just jump on the Skype and just do me a favor and just show me that you're on there real quick. I want to make sure you're around so we can test it out if we have to. And he's
So, you know what?
Look at that. We're over here now.
Hey.
Hey!
Over here.
All good? Are we straight there?
So, Bill's here, and he's passing out his
Famous
toast with Beyond the Nuts on it. It's Beyond the Nuts on it. Oh my goodness gracious, that was so delicious.
It's the food portion.
Oh, look at it, it's like soaking with butter.
it's a way to go.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
soaking with,
So many high
it's soaking with 80 order fucking.
Oh my god.
That's delicious.
Pretty awesome, right?
Very awesome.
It's called Beyond the
I
Net.
just ate 8 pounds, but
Well, get in here, man. You know what?
Beyond the Nuts.
Beyond the nut.
I'll leave it here so I
Yeah.
can grab more.
His fingers smacking lips.
I'm gonna grab more. I like that. Fellas, are you hungry? It's the only time we
Put
can
it in here.
All right.
make some noise out for Bill. You can unplug that now. It's okay. Is it okay?
It's Bill.
Was it from
Might
my
want to hit that, hit that pose.
You know what? Bill's got the best nuts that I've ever licked on in my life.
On the bottom,
See, look.
hit it once, and then hit it twice. Go it back on. Turn off, and then turn on.
Bill, your nuts are so sugary.
Well, thank you. A little bit of salty, too, aren't they?
They're the most delicious nuts I've ever had.
Yeah.
All right.
The red dots on.
Yep, right. It should
So
be
how-
Lincoln. Yep.
So how did,
We're talking nuts.
I mean, did you grow up on these nuts like
Actually, I did.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why it is my mom's recipe, and I've had it for over 30 years, and the reason why we came up with the name Mama's Nuts is because of the Alec Baldwin Sweaty Balls sketch Saturday Night Live. It is always played every Christmas. Is one of the best skits for Saturday Night Live, and I just thought that the Sweaty Balls was a great name, so I came as close as I could with Mama's Nuts. So that's how we got it. And
I mean, it's simple and it's to the point. Just Mama's
it
nuts.
really is. And
But it always comes off silly every time you say it.
and you can't find walnuts anywhere because that's all we do. We don't do anything but walnuts. And so people say, well, how come it's just walnuts? Because you know what? Everybody else does everything else. If we can do something completely different and take over the market, it's an expensive nut. And that's what.
Now, can I ask you?
An
Ladies, you won't mind, I hope. Will you pull out one of your nuts? Look at those nuts. I mean, look at it.
They're expensive nuts.
They're like crack. You can't stop eating.
Yeah, let me tell you something right now. I hate walnuts. I fucking hate walnuts. You could not, shove one down me in a Turkish prison.
Because they're a greasier nut. It is.
And you know what? You cook with them. Most people bake with them. They don't actually use them for snacks because they're a dry nut. But the way we make our nuts, we heat them up just right so our nuts kind of, it's very important that you heat them up properly because if they get too hot, they sweat. And you can't have sweaty nuts. Sweaty nuts are not good.
Oh my god.
But a lot of times, I think
Hey, Josh? I was just thinking about all the nuts.
well, the key ingredient But the funny thing about it is, the secret ingredient, because you put the ingredients on the package so everybody can see what's in it, is the sea salt. Because if you put too much salt in the salty nuts, they're not good, and you have to throw the whole batch away. So it's important to keep the salt and the sweet the right way.
Yeah.
Because some people like to just suck on the nuts and make them last longer. Some people just
I'm going to try that.
some people like to just bite into a nut, you know.
You get closer to her sucking on a nut. Show your nut there, girl.
We're so salty.
With the younger generation, do a lot of these kids think that these things are absolutely balls out cool?
You know what? I would tell you this.
They're actually balls, man.
Our number one store is actually, we've been in Metro Detroit now for 2 years. We're in 50 stores throughout Metro Detroit. Our number one store is Liquor Vault, and the number two store, Liquor Vault, which is right off of 6 Mile and Middle Belt. And the number two
Livonia?
in Livonia. And the other
Hey, look at Mom!
and the other one is the General Store over in Salem, Michigan. So
Hey, Salem, Michigan!
they've been with us for almost 3 years, and now we're starting to launch it. We are working with Speedway, which will be in 1,600 stores in 7 states.
Wow.
That'll be a big deal. And I'm going to be meeting with Cracker Barrel because of the Beyond the Nut is going to be on the table. We want our Beyond the Nut sugar to be on every table, like you have Tabasco.
Uh-huh.
Or seasoning salt.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
And this right here is, we built this product here to be at every gas station as a pickup item with a cup of coffee. So what's unique is it's an expensive nut that's in an expensive can.
See?
Not only this, you can use a can for a lot of different things.
Like weed.
Exactly. Really, it's a reusable can. How many nuts come in their own can?
Exactly.
Now the other thing is we have holiday seasons that are coming.
The holidays are right around
The holidays, you know,
You ever notice that the holidays are always around the fucking corner? No matter how broke you are, the fucking holidays.
yes.
And then maybe a candle.
Exactly.
Right? You know, like,
A little bit of red bottle.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yes.
Like a cinnamon and
Yeah.
almond scented one.
We actually do have a cinnamon nut too. Now the other part is because of the holidays, we have a special, like for instance for Valentine's Day, we have a special product that's our number one product, and it's called the Nut Sack. So the best gift to give your man is a nut sack. Yeah. And it comes in a nice 4-ounce nut sack. And you can hang it on a tree or anywhere you want.
In case you want to, shower, you want to get your nuts.
Like asymmetrical, so one side is hanging. One side is exactly. But no, it's a fun product. It's a fun product. It's a fun product. And we have a couple videos up on our website. You can go to mamasnuts.com. You can fan us on our fan page. Because if you also follow us on Twitter at mamasnuts.com on our Twitter page, we give out 20% off discounts worth Mother's Day. Get your mama's nuts here. Obviously the Valentine's Day gifts are great. Christmas is a real big time for our nuts. Everybody likes our nuts at Christmas because they like to put our nuts right on their table. People just put their hands all over our nuts, you know. So
You can get away with it then. This is the holidays.
yes, with the holidays, it's right to put your nuts out on the table.
That's right.
And, it's the right thing to do.
You don't put mom's nuts.
I want to say that we need to keep them away from our friend Sal because he will eat all of them.
Yeah, Sal likes to eat, don't he?
Yes, don't put your nuts around Sal, he'll eat them. He's watching, he'll laugh
Dig
about
in.
that.
And
Don't be afraid to eat nuts.
the other thing that's great is because they do have sugar on it, and people think that it's sweet, but it's actually a very healthy nut. And we actually donate 25% of our net proceeds to the American Breast Cancer Society at the end of each
Do
year.
you use regular sugar or is it like a cane sugar?
We actually use regular sugar, we use sea salt, and then we use pure maple syrup. So we use pure maple syrup from Canada. It's easier to get it from Canada than it is from here. But generally speaking, everything is natural in here. And the other part about it, it's important to keep your nuts fresh.
That's the main thing.
Because wellness go rancid pretty quick.
Yeah.
And so it's important that once you open your can, that you refrigerate it so that you keep your nuts fresh at all times. So, but these last maybe 10 minutes, so you don't need to worry about refrigeration.
wanted to share some with Kelly. You know, I was going to give her the empty thing. But I just that's how they came. They were invisible nuts.
Hey, my bad. I got the can and it was gone like.
That was it. Yeah, that was it, man. Yeah.
King Joker, promotions approved.
Thank you.
Right, definitely.
Well, thank you very much. Any other questions?
Oh, yeah, you know, we got a whole bunch of them. We'll figure out.
We know how to get the nuts,
Yeah.
but say somebody doesn't want to order one of these gift baskets, would they go off of the Facebook?
They can go right
Oh,
off, they can go right off of our actual mamasnuts.com website.
Okay.
And we have our own shopping cart, and basically you can purchase 1, 2 pound, and we even have 5 pound bulk because we're in Joe's Produce, and they actually use it on their salad bar because a lot of people like to throw them on their tossed salad, and that's a good way to have your nuts.
really?
Yeah,
That's the
I can imagine it would be good with maybe like a poppy seed dressing or a raspberry. Yeah.
Some people like to put it on ice cream. Some people like to crunch their nuts on ice cream. And, you know, it's a nice little topping to put on there. You know, generally speaking, they go on almost anything. A nice vinaigrette dressing with little mamas.
Yeah.
But the French toast.
Like a glazed chicken of some sort too.
Oh, yeah.
Would be good.
The great thing about
if you're out there, call in, baby.
oh yeah, the thing about the French toast too is because we cook it, and that's the leftover. That's why we call it Beyond the Nut. And what it does is it actually crystallizes on the French toast. So unlike putting maple syrup all over and having all that on the plate, for the restaurants they love it because it keeps everything clean and it stays crunchy even in the butter if you tasted it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because it actually did get cooked in the process, and it's just the leftover after we sift off the sugar off of our nuts.
Now, let me ask you, do you have that recipe online, or you don't really, for the French
You can
toast?
give away.
Well, you can't give away the secret.
No, I mean, not that you really much, but I mean, if you were going to make the French toast.
With the
I mean,
The French toast is basically all you need is butter and the French toast. Actually, it's really good. Also, just on toast and butter. You know, just put it in there. Some people have that cinnamon and sugar on the toast. You know, do it that way. And we also have a cinnamon Mama's Nuts, and that one also is pretty good on toast too because it has the cinnamon spice also.
Hot cocoa, it would be good.
Oh, you know, actually, you want to know, I'm working with different flavors because I would like to make a pecan that tastes like pecan pie. You know, so I'm working with some crazy flavors so that when, you know, you open up a can, it just has all kinds of stuff. So we want it to be completely different. If we're going to step out of the realm of the pecan, the walnut, we want to make sure that we do something completely different.
Right.
You know, that's not out there.
We're not nuts.
Good.
Just
Mama's
crazy.
Nuts is not ordinary. Mama's Nuts is extraordinary.
There you go.
Willie's filled with all kinds of other things. He does other things too, and we're going to talk about it real quick. You got local city scene, which is all kinds of good things going on with different cities and stuff
Yep.
like that. Just briefly, real quick on that.
Local city scene is in 8 cities: Miami, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Dallas, Houston, Chicago, Detroit, and Scottsdale. And
All the cool cities.
all the cool cities that you want to go to, and it's all about nightlife. 5-star restaurants, the hottest nightclubs. We have videos on there. The idea is we want to take that person before they go. If they're going to Miami, they want to check out, let's say, Mansion. We want you to have a good vision of what that is all about so that you're not wasting your time, your gas, your effort going to the wrong club. So we give you the visuals of the restaurants and the nightclubs and everything else in that website.
But here's my question, and it just popped into my head. Say that Mansion is the cool spot to go, whatever. Say that you're just a tourist and you're going to, you know, down there, whatever. Can your website get them in there because they're very particular as to who comes into their club?
Yes, we're actually working on that right now. Within 2 months, we should be able to book VIP tables
Okay.
for all the venues that we're
And they're
working
going
with.
to cost money too, because
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in those venues down there, it's like you have to be the who's who, or you have to have the hootie.
And it definitely helps to do it in advance because once you've got it, the price of that table in VIP can change. For example, when the Dallas Mavericks, for example,
Oh, yeah.
when they
Oh,
won,
good.
when they won the championship, they all went to Miami, and then when Mark Cuban went in there, the table went from $5,000 to $20,000 for a table.
Cool.
So once you book it, it's solid in. So.
Look, we got them. Look at
He looks good, don't he? He looks tan.
Tan. Can you hear us?
He can hear us, but Yeah, we can't hear him. We'll bring you in here. Hold
Hey,
on.
baby.
Can we hear you now?
Alright, well,
Well, thank you very
thank
much.
you.
Yeah, we can hear
We
you.
love you.
If you want to get nuts, this is the guy right here, man. Website, real quick.
Mamasnuts.com, our fan page on Facebook, and also on Twitter.
How can
And
you...
he's also got some other things coming up, but we're gonna bring him back.
Yeah, we can get back. We're gonna have some... Oh, yeah, we are.
We wanna promote
You there?
things.
Can you hear us?
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm here.
thank you,
Well, thank you.
And we can hear you.
You need to love
You're following up the nut guy, bro.
That's what I do, man.
Exactly. All right.
Put him on the
I'll put him on the big screen here. 1 second. I'm
We
going to get
wanna
y'all
see-
locked in here.
I can see him, but I wanna see him on the... There he is.
There
There you
he
are.
is.
Hi.
Hello.
How are ya?
Let's first give the introduction here so people know where we're at in the show. Once again, we welcome to the show for the second time a returning guest already from the ministry, the Lords of Acid, and his new band called Supermanic, right?
That's it.
That's it, Sinclair! Welcome, sir. Welcome. It's been a while. The last time you were in town was with the ministry, so I guess we'll talk about that. Why Kelly goes get, she's gonna go get herself a refreshing beverage. I know. So yeah, so the ministry, you're doing a little guitar work with Alan and the boys and touring around. What was that about?
Absolutely. We just finished a new record. The new album comes out September 6th, and it's called From Here to Eternity. And the new DVD, Live at Bakken, comes out in August. And the first single for the new ministry album comes out in late July.
Wow. And no plans for a tour.
No plans for touring right now.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Okay. Just, you know, let us be the first to know, because you know us, we'll hype that up. So how was it back in the studio again? You guys getting stuff done? Real edgy stuff like the ministry used to be. Bring it back around. I mean, obviously with you on the guitar over there. Who else is on in the mix this time? Al?
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, we were lucky enough to have Mikey, who passed away last December, our guitar player. He was all over the new album.
Great.
So it was me, Mikey, Al, that did the good chunk of the writing, and then we brought in Tony Campos on bass to round it out, and then we had Aaron Rossi on drums as well. So basically, pretty much the touring lineup from last year.
Got it. And that was a hell of a lineup too.
Yeah,
Good show.
I'm honored to be in the presence of all these guys.
Yeah, amazing presence. You know, I mean, it's weird because it's like we had talked about that before. It's like you almost kind of grew up with the guys, and then all of a sudden now you find yourself in a band, and that's kind of, it's almost like a juxtaposition. Like, wow, all of a sudden I'm here and I'm part of this. You know, that's kind of interesting.
It's I say that to people all the time. I mean, Ministry was one of the most influential bands for me as far as songwriting, as far as playing. So, when I first got asked to be a part of this whole thing, in 2005, I believe.
Right.
It still blows my mind, man. I still get chills when I'm in the studio, sitting next to Al, and he's asking me for my opinion about something.
Right.
I'm like, are you kidding me, man? I'm like, they're outdoors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still look at it like from a fan's point of view. So, I'm honored to be a part of this.
Absolutely. And that's the great part about it. It's like, I mean, how it's cool that he asked you, but I mean, you're such a great guitarist that, he can go to you. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, I know this guy's going to give me the right opinion and the right hook.
Yeah. I appreciate you saying that, man.
Hey, no problem, brother. No problem at all, man. You're a hell of a guitarist. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. When Sin hits the stage, Sin hits the fucking stage, man, to play. You really do, bro. I ain't just trying to be like that guy. I've seen some people, and you do well, man. Because you've actually stepped up the game, too. You were out there with some Motorhead stuff. What was that all about?
Yeah, that was a few weeks ago. Actually, my little buddy, this guy named Nick Kai, a 12-year-old guitar prodigy, who I met a few years ago, actually got asked to open for Motorhead, and he asked if I wanted to be a part of it. So I came out and joined him for a ministry song, believe it or not.
Okay. Oh, I'm just kidding. There you go.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's cool. So,
Yeah.
now you got a new thing going on here. I mean, obviously, no more on the Lords of Acid and anything like that. You're going to do a new little lick here. What's the name of the band again?
Yeah, I started a new project late last year called Supermanic, more of a rock band. Not quite as heavy on the industrial, tip. It's more of a rock band with some electronics in there. Kind of going back more towards my roots. I grew up as I was a kid in the '70s, but that's a major influence. That whole era is a major influence for me. So I kind of wanted to go back and touch on those song type of ideas. So it's mainly, we call it a rock band, more than anything else.
Got it. And who's some of the people in the band? Do you have anybody from like bands and stuff like that out there? Are you the kind of like main,
No, we've got my singer, Cal, is from France, and he's actually a really well-known producer in France. And our drummer, the Sack, was in a band called...
What's the name of him again? The Sack?
The Sack, that's his name.
I just want to make sure, because we were talking about Mama's nuts there a couple more. We don't want to get confused.
And hey, those nuts went right along with the Sack.
Exactly.
So the Sack used to be in a band called Head PE.
Okay.
And then Grog, our bass player, has her own band as well called Diso Fluid.
What is it again?
Diso Fluid.
Okay, I thought it was like Die Croup or something. Sounds like some shit like Die Croup. Remember Die Croup? Remember that?
Of course I do.
Hell yeah.
I still have one of their cassettes, actually.
Get the hell out of here, no shit. I didn't even think they put out cassettes. It's like one of those things.
It is.
That's right, they did, because I used to work in a strip club and I used to play that shit. We worked off of cassette tapes. That's sad.
And I used to frequent the strip club.
I know, I'll tell you, there's always a cute woman on your arm. Who's the one on your Facebook page now that's making you look good? The blonde.
Oh, geez.
The one that's stand up, the one you just put up. I think she's on your main page. She was just on it, the blonde. She said you made she makes you look good or something like that. It don't matter. They're all,
I don't know.
I know.
You're talking about Jenny Luke?
Yeah.
She's an amazing musician. She plays the electric violin.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, she actually is in Nick Kai's band.
What's an electric?
Oh, no. Nick Kai is the one kid that's 12 years old?
Yeah. She played that night when we opened for Motorhead. And she just wails on the electric violin, man. She's a shredder. You'll be hearing more about her. She's like hooking up with all these like really well-known musicians and doing some really cool session work and recordings. And you'll definitely be hearing. She was Meatloaf's electric violin player on his last tour.
Wow. I mean, what does she do? Does she get down on metal? I mean, what does she just...
She does.
Really?
Imagine somebody on the violin just like ripping like in some leads or something like that. That's her.
That's good.
It's phenomenal what she does.
Right. Cool. So what's coming up now? What are you doing out there? I mean, any gigs you got going out there? Playing the Whiskey a Go-Go? What are you touring? Orion's coming here. I was kind of sad. I thought maybe you'd be around for Orion Festival. But.
Oh man, I know. I heard about that, but no, I'm actually I'm doing a lot of promo stuff right now for Ministry and for Supermanic. So I'm kind of here in LA for a little while. I might be doing another gig with Nick Kai. I think we're doing the Crew Fest at the Whiskey in sometime in July, if I'm not mistaken. But other than that, I'm here. I'm in pre-production of Supermanic and just waiting to unleash this new Ministry album. I do have the new Supermanic video that we just filmed a couple weeks ago, and that should be out in late June.
Cool.
So as soon as that's done, I'll send it over to you guys.
Absolutely, bro. We'll put that right up on the website.
Yeah, how is Dana?
Dana's all right. She's in a band now, actually, and she actually got picked up. She's in a band that's going all kinds of places called Dead in 5, and they're actually doing like a zombie wrestling soundtrack. Like it's a big movie there. Dana's real good about that too, because she can get about getting music in the movies and stuff. She's the one. I think you talked to her before about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think she was going to.
We had a hell of an interview last time.
Oh yeah, it was. We were talking about.
I still might be scarred.
What's that again? Oh, you're still scarred from that? Well, Kelly, go ahead.
No,
Kelly, I'll ask you some new questions you could be scarred by. Go ahead, I'll let you. You have any questions?
I'm like,
The thing with Dana is that I was sitting right next to her, so she was in close proximity of my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She left with a smile on her face.
She did. That's why we want to have you back in the studio.
So the thing is,
So
I know.
I want you to meet Kelly.
Anytime I'm there.
when are you going to be coming back to Detroit? Anytime soon? Or?
I'm not sure. When I'm going to hit the East Coast or Midwest again, but the second I do, I will be there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah.
Kelly,
What?
any metal questions you want to ask?
Metal questions?
Yeah, or anything.
Where is Kelly? I can only.
Kelly's right here. She's right here. Can you see her? Does she
What?
have- where's our
You
money
can
store?
see
Our
us
camera.
too? Like,
Can you see her?
I can just see. There she is. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, here she is. Oh, here.
I didn't know if I'm,
There she is. All right, now we're talking.
There you go.
Now we have.
I don't know like who I'm like, which camera I'm looking at though, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's the one to your left.
So I want to know, the new music. Like, when are you guys planning on going on tour?
Hopefully we'll tour in early 2014. I haven't heard. This is with Ministry. I haven't heard anything. Nothing's been
Ministry.
confirmed. Yeah, nothing's been confirmed. I'm hoping that that will happen.
Wow, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
That's huge because I know he said back he wasn't going to do it ever and ever again and kind of
Yeah, I know.
got the Jones like Ozzy to go back on the road, huh?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with this album, man, and why it means so much to us is because it's the last record that Mikey was on.
Yeah.
Mikey was a huge part of Ministry. Had been with Al since I believe '89 or '90.
Right.
So we kind of we want to release this album sort of as a tribute to Mikey, and I'm hoping that we come back around next year and do some shows, just to kind of keep that tribute going for him, to play some of those songs that he last recorded. So, we'll see what happens.
Cool. Sounds good. Now, you also got some fashion going on there as always, because look at you, you're always looking better than me. The glasses, and then you got some guitars that people are donating to you.
They're late nights, man. I gotta cover up the eyes because I'm an old man now.
That's all right. You got what, 32? If that? What?
You are too kind, man.
Man, you do not look very old at all. You cannot
You
be
are too kind. You are off. You are way off,
Yeah, that's
actually.
good. No shit. Wow.
You're way.
Does he look good, ladies and gentlemen? You know what it is, man? Pussy keeps you young, bro.
It's in my genes. Really.
Exactly.
No, I gotta say, he's got the best Skype setup I've ever seen. Like, his
I know.
is fast.
That's because he's on that porn.
Yeah,
Is it working all right?
That's
Like,
right.
like usually it's all delayed and you're like right on.
And actually, you got a good camera, unlike most of the people that
Yeah.
use their camera off their computer. You actually have
That's
something good.
Cool.
And you got a great. We love the background with the whole, the
You know where I'm at right now?
your studio.
The
Where?
music store.
Where?
Very close. I'm at my shop. I own a car audio store.
Car audio. I was almost right. Music store.
You were close. Yeah, I own a car audio store, and I was smart, man. I invested my money. So,
man.
With that bass.
No, man. I'll tell you, here's the cool thing about Sin, man. You don't party, really. You don't get up in the mix. You like chicks. That's a good thing. That's all right. That's your only addiction. And you invest, and that's good, man. Good
Hell
for
yeah.
you, bro. Good,
Good
because
for
you
you.
never know when rock and roll will take a shit.
man, I knew that, and I realized that early on. And early on, I opened up my shop because I knew I wasn't going to be able to be out on the road and be touring and come back and expect to have a job. So I figured it was best to be my own boss. And I took the money I made and I invested it, and I opened up this shop, and it's still here. And thank God that it's enabled me to do everything that I've done.
Cool,
You
bro.
know?
What's the name of the shop?
The shop's called Burbank Sounds.
Okay. And what are you gonna sounds for your car, sounds for your
Yeah, we do everything: car audio, stereos, alarms, window tint, all that stuff.
Nice.
Cool.
And if you're lucky, I'm here.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Sometimes I'm here.
yeah. Well, you're here now. That's good. That's great. So, Lucky 13, are you still with them doing fashion? I saw some Lucky stuff.
Yeah, man, I just got hooked up to Lucky 13. I've been wearing Lucky 13 forever, and just recently,
They gave you shit for free.
I was in contact with them because my shirts were literally falling apart.
Right.
And somehow we had a mutual friend. They introduced me to their artist relations person, and she contacted me. She was amazing. Sent me a whole box of goodies, and I'm sporting
Lucky 13. Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I like them. I actually used to carry them. I used to run a little fashion store in Chicago, and Lucky 13 was one of my favorite clothing lines because it's just the gasoline alley kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm wearing Lucky 13 underwear right now too. You want to see?
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? She was excited. Kelly was actually about to whip out some of Miles' nuts again, so I was going to get a little loose.
Tradesies.
Exactly.
I like that Kelly was ready to turn around and look.
Hey. She was there.
I think it's going to show the front or the back.
You thought Dana was fun? Wait till you meet Kelly, man. You thought it's going to be the opposite of conservative.
I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So,
Hey, were any of you guys at the show, the last tour in 2008? When I did the interview with Dana?
yeah, I was the camera guy.
That was at what was the name of that venue?
That was the Emerald, I think.
Emerald, that's
Yeah,
what-
but it's not that anymore. It's actually now the Macomb Music Theater.
Oh, really?
But yes, the Emerald. And then,
Place, they just changed the name.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Great show too, by the way. And then you did like a quick little stint. Did you happen to jump back in the band when Al did like a real short tour there with Ministry? He did the Chicago like about a year ago.
Yeah, last year. Yeah. We did. We only did in the States. We did Denver, LA, New York, and Chicago.
Right.
We did two nights in Chicago, and after the second night in Chicago, we flew to Helsinki, Finland,
Right.
to headline a festival. So we literally went from the second show in Chicago, went back to the hotel room, slept a little bit, got up, went to the airport, flew 10, 11 hours to Helsinki, took the tour bus picked us up, drove us about an hour or so to the festival, and we got up on stage to play.
Nice. That's rock and roll.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'll tell you, what was not rock and roll was that I fell on stage with my wife.
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
One more time. What did you say? You fell?
Fell.
I fell.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
For the first time.
In front of like 30,000 people, too.
Hey, if you're gonna fuck up and fall, your mouth's to do it big, bro.
At least you didn't puke.
Yeah.
I had to own it. I had to own it, you know.
Yeah, and at least you didn't barf or anything, you know?
Exactly. I had no cable and just like fell on my ass. What are you gonna do?
Fuck it.
You know.
It is what it is. It's life.
Exactly.
So?
Oh, is that a moment of silence? No, we're just
I'm
fun.
not sure if it broke up or not.
No. We do that every so often. We just fade into it, you know, smoke out and head out, you know. But anyways, Lords of Acid, anything going on with that or not really? Or you talk to Bob anymore? Or?
Not that I know of. I haven't heard from that camp in at least a year or two.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. No, I'm not married.
I asked Merv this too.
That way you have
Out of all
more
the,
Yeah. Just so you know, yeah. Just
out
so you
of all
know.
we love Merv, but out of all the Lords of Acid girls that they bring in to be singers, who's your favorite? Because I have mine, but I want to hear who yours is.
You mean all
Past and present. Yeah, of all the ones.
Past and present, probably Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki was mine.
All right, but what about the recent ones?
Nikki was mine.
I'm gonna stick with Nikki.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki was it. Yeah, I liked it. It was weird because I really didn't know the first one. I really didn't understand it. And then Nikki was there all of a sudden, and it was like,
Nikki was amazing.
Yeah.
She was, to me, the best in, that's been in that band.
I'll tell you the other thing that was kind of confusing to me because I actually thought the Lords of Acid were from Chicago because the Thrill Kill cult came out of there, the Ministry was doing their stuff out of there, and I just assumed that because like he really didn't find out shit because they didn't have the internet. I didn't, it was just like the elements at the Lords of Acid and like a half naked chick on it. So I'm like half naked chicks. That's cool. And I'm like, for a while, I actually thought they were out of Chicago because a lot of good industrial sound came out of it.
Yeah, it's because they sort of came out, during that time period when all those bands out of Chicago were coming out.
Right.
Well, I mean, I thought they were from the States. I didn't know that they were from Belgium. You know what I mean?
Right,
I didn't
exactly.
find that out till way later.
Right. Cool.
I thought the girl from Rock of Love, Lacey, I thought she was just horrible.
That was the one you were on, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought she was just
All I'm
bad.
gonna say is that I'm glad that Kelly said that.
Yeah.
And let's move on.
I gotta say that I think that Mia, I I think Mia did a really fabulous job.
No, I will say this. I will totally say, Mia, out of the recent ones, I think is amazing.
Yeah.
She's
She's on point. Yeah.
Singer, she's a great performer. I think she has a great voice.
Yeah.
So, if I had to pick all time, I would still say Mia.
Right.
If I had to pick Neil, I would definitely say Mia.
Me too.
Mia's out there. I think she's out towards you too, right? She does DJing out there, right?
Yeah. I think she's out DJing.
Yeah. She's cool. I think it's weird because I think I know Mia in a strange way. We'll have to talk about it one day. It's kind of funny because she's out of Chicago, I think, right? Mia is?
I believe so.
Yeah, me and Mia used to work together. I was going to surprise her ass one day. I'm going to come as my character and we're going to be like, oh, what the hell?
What club did she dance at?
She didn't dance. She was actually a DJ. She was actually a DJ at one of the strip clubs in Chicago, believe it or not.
Were you dancing?
Was that? Yeah, I was dancing. Yes, no. She was actually one of the first female DJs that they had. I believe, I'm almost positive of that, because she used to work at the Crazy Horse in Chicago, and I think it was like the day shift, so nobody knew about it. I could be wrong though. I might be wrong, but
Yeah, that's when I used to dance. I used to dance during the day shift.
Exactly.
That's why nobody knows. Nobody ever asked me about it.
Exactly.
You can get the meanest helicopter this South Mississippi.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I would do that sometimes, but the floor was kind of dirty, so I didn't always like to do that.
Right. Cool.
His nuts and shit.
Well, we might have him come in for a porno. He could come for a porno.
Porno.
Kelly got that.
I got it. I definitely got it.
Kelly gets it all. She gets all of it.
I'm dirty. It's okay.
I missed it. It flies over both my heads. Reel him in now, brother. This is why we're having advertising. Here we go. Anyhow. Alright, well, good to see you, my friend.
Hey, what's your website?
Website, the call, and
Yeah, we need to know.
where's your address so we want to get some shit installed?
Yeah, everything on, just go to Facebook, Supermatic on Facebook, just type that in. Same thing with Ministry, Facebook, and then the shop, Burbank Sounds, just go to Google, you'll see it, and, you might see some pictures of me outside the store, trying to reel customers in.
Like with a huge fishing rod.
Yeah.
You're just like a monkey and you're dancing around like that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, you're boss. You gotta do it all. You know how it is.
That's awesome.
But definitely, keep an eye out for the new Ministry album, From Here to Eternity.
Hell yeah.
September 6th. The DVD, Live at Bakken, comes out in August. And then the first single for Ministry will be a song called Perma War. And that will be out in late July. And then the new Supermatic music video, which I'll send to you guys as soon as it's ready, that should be done by the end of this month.
Now, I'll keep it political, I hope.
A little bit, I gotta tell you, man.
Yeah.
This record, I'm so proud of this album. We went, in my opinion, a little bit more old school. I don't know how familiar you are with Ministry or not, but to me it sounds almost like a cross between Phil's Pig and Psalm 69.
Wow, no kidding.
It's in that kind of, era, I think. We brought in a lot of electronics. It's not all, the last few records have been really fast, really heavy.
Right.
This one's still heavy, but it has that kind of old Ministry heaviness, where a song can be slow and still be really heavy. So I think it's definitely going to turn people's heads, because I don't think they're expecting, what we've got on this record.
I'll tell you, here's a funny little thing. We're out in the middle of nowhere, out in Mount Clemens the other day for a car show, right? We're hanging out in the basement, and there's all kinds of stuff from the 60s, 70s, 50s. We got the Star Trek thing. I'm rifling through a bunch of CDs, and what do I come across? Ministry Filth Pig. Yeah, I'm on it. I got Rubik's Cube, Elf Glass, Mr. T fucking, bullshit, and Ministry Filth Pig. I'm like, what the hell is this?
It was?
Oh, yeah.
Take the word burlesque to it. That's funny.
Really?
Yeah. That is awesome. Well, when I think of Ministry, do you want to know what I think of?
What's that?
I was getting into Harpo's when I was about 17 years old with a fake ID and shit, and I would do the hot body contest, and right before the hot body contest, they would play a block of music, and it would start with Dr. Feelgood. Do you remember?
Yeah, I was
They
there.
would go to Jesus Put My Heart On and shit,
Yeah.
just our lineup of crazy shit, and that's my best memory. And then I'd get up there, 17 years old, and I would fucking take off my shit, like crawl around and make out with people, and
Cool.
it made me dirty. You made me dirty!
We'll have to reenact that when I come in.
Exactly. We're going to be out in California. We're actually
You're
going to be out
totally
there.
responsible for my bad adolescence.
Yeah, you are. Other people that your band. Yeah. Exactly. We're going to talk to Al next time and let him know it's because of the way he played his music. This is the way she turned out. Look at that.
Damn you!
And
Oh my
it's a nice package, too. You've raised good children, my man.
We tried.
Exactly.
Alright.
Cool. Y'all good? He's gonna stage up some
Did you
stuff.
say you're coming out to town?
Well, here's the deal. We're going to be heading that way in January for sure because we're going to be out there for AVN, and being that it's only a couple hours, we'd love to have you come down. And that would be cool because, like I said, it's like at the Hard Rack now, so you come
Yeah,
out
will you
there
come and
and
hang out with us for AVN?
do some interviews. You love women. So
Yeah, we just walk around and get drunk and...
I've been to AVN many times.
I know, but not with
I've
us.
been in a few years, so but if you guys are going to be there, I'd love to stop by and hang out with you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, we just
absolutely,
walk
absolutely.
around and videotape and act like
So we're
idiots
back on
and
then.
get drunk.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure because I want to make sure.
But I'm a chick magnet. I don't know if you are, but no, I
Oh, he's a chick
so,
magnet.
I know, I'm just kidding.
He's a chick magnet too. Every time I come around, every time I go around, he's
I'm
got two
messing
girls
with you.
on him.
No, you cannot look like this and be a chick magnet. Okay?
You're cute. You're such a stud.
That's not happening. It's because I play the guitar.
You are a cutie pie, so shush.
That's his. He's playing hard to get.
I know. That's what they do.
Guys, if you want to play, if you want to get women, play the opposite.
Believe me, I wish.
I've got a short dick.
Recommendations for someone to start picking up the guitar and learn how to play it.
So when did you start? When did you pick up the guitar? Like at 5 or just
I was like 9, 10 years old.
9 or 10?
Did you
Yeah.
self-teach yourself?
I took lessons when I was 10 years old for about a year, like just very basic, because I didn't know the first thing about the guitar. I took I learned how to play like Mary Had a Little Lamb and that kind of stuff.
Well,
Did you just lose them, please?
Music and stuff. And then I was uh-oh.
no, you're all good. No,
Okay.
go ahead, keep talking.
He hit a wire or something happened.
Here, scoot over to your left, Kelly. A little more. There you go, right there. Wait, no, not too much. Right there. All right, now lean forward. Wait, I'm almost done.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness. So is this the perfect spot right here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Is she in 3D now?
But here's the thing, our viewers can't see you if I'm sitting here. That's the only problem, but
Listen, nobody needs to see me. They just need to see you.
okay. Okay.
I know what I'm talking about. Wait, you need to look, there's a camera like to your left.
There is?
No, no wait, right
This?
there. Yeah, there you go. Now you're looking right at me.
There you go.
Wow.
That is so funny. Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
It wasn't as exciting as Darkwing Man, but did we do a good job here?
Oh, it was awesome, man. I had a blast with you guys.
Man,
Yeah,
you're always
we're
a
about
great
as
guest.
professional
Hey,
as
can you do me a favor? Just say, hey, this is Sinclair, and you're watching Detroit Dungeon.
Sure. Hey, this is Sid Kieran, and you're watching Detroit Dungeon.
Kieran, we spelled up your name. I'm sorry. How do you say your name
No,
again,
we
man?
said
Kieran.
Kieran. Okay. All right. Well, now we know how to say it properly. I think we're close.
it's like
It's
weird.
all good. You want to hear the actual correct pronunciation?
Yeah, exactly. Let us know.
The correct pronunciation is Kirin.
Get in!
What is that? What is that?
Kirin.
It's
It's Spanish.
okay.
And my first name, Sin, is the first 3 letters of my first name. My first name is spelled Sinhue, and it's pronounced Sinue.
Wow.
Sinue. And
I
that's
like
his
that.
name.
Cool. Do you know any Spanish, or you're just like?
I'm Mexican. My first name is Sinue. My mom got from a movie called The Egyptian. The lead character's name is Sinue, and she remembered that name. And but Sin is the first 3 letters of my name. People
staging.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So you're actually a true sin.
The funny thing is that when I'm on tour, I meet all kinds of people, as you can imagine. And inevitably, I always meet another guy named Sin, and he's like, oh, hey, my name's Sin too. And I'm like, oh, what's your real name? He's like, I don't know, Bob.
Right,
You know, they think that I've made up a stage name, but I really haven't.
right. We do that with Detroit. We're like, where are you from? And they're like, Detroit. We're like, yeah, what suburb?
Yeah,
They get it then. They're like, oh, wait, I'm really
Right.
not from there. But no, that's cool, guys. You're an actual sin. And so we didn't know that, so that's a good thing.
my mom knew what was up.
All right. Good verse. You knew you were going to get in rock and roll.
She did.
Absolutely. Well, stay in it, my good friend, because we love it having you there.
Yeah.
And we hope to see you on tour with either the ministry or your new band there, Super Manic.
The Supermanic, definitely. I will send you guys the new Supermanic video as soon as
Absolutely. What's the name of it? What's the name of the video again?
The song is called She Said.
Cool.
Well,
And actually, you can actually hear the song. We have it on our Facebook page. You'll see it. You'll see the link on there, so you can hear the track. But the video will be up in probably the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Sin!
Hey, we'll promote the hell out of it too.
Sin out there in LA, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace out, man. Thanks, bro.
Good.
All right.
Yeah. Sin. We gotta zip him up there. And there we go. Bye. There he goes.
Awesome.
Awesome.
We
All right.
have to do our next mystery.
We
song.
do have to do our next mystery scope. Let me turn this off real quick.
We
Well,
have 2 more to go.
we have
So,
2 more to go, and there's our mystery scope last here. That's the big question.
is he?
I don't know. I haven't
See?
seen him. I haven't seen him. He hasn't showed up. We might have to get another mystery scope guest.
So you're just near
Right. This clue is if he's going to have a laugh, it's going to be a last laugh, and that's no joke.
That's right. So once again,
If he's going to have a laugh, it's going to be a last laugh, and that's no joke.
so if you know who our mystery scope guest is tonight, because it is a mystery, get up on the Facebook and just put down we know who it is, and we're going to give you some cool-ass prizes. Cool-ass prizes. In fact, you know what?
Cool ass prizes. We're going to rub them in our asses
Exactly.
and then give them to you.
Exactly. But what we want to do is one more time, we want to do our badass little roll over the mystery skull. Courtesy of Maestro. Look at our buddy.
I know. Oh,
He
he's so
tries to be
funny.
involved with the show.
Yeah.
You don't mind, do you, Cass?
I don't mind it as long as he doesn't try to scratch me or hurt me because he
Bring the
gets
box.
crazy.
Okay.
Oh!
See? Look what
You
happened.
little fucker.
That was it.
Bitch.
That was it. We gotta get on to our next guest because the show is like moving along here. a little bit.
It is. It's
And we got a
good.
lot to talk about with our next guest. He's the funk
Yeah.
master of funk. He drums. He's in a new band called
He's a
Funker
jack- he does
Sam's Jams. And he's a music producer. And go ahead. Go ahead.
Never mind.
Go ahead. You want to introduce him?
Gabe Gonzalez.
Gabe Gonzalez is in the house. Yeah. What's up? All right. Grab yourself a chair, my friend.
Scoot on in. No, well, I guess I can sit in the middle.
I might want to interview y'all, so
Okay, I'll sit in the middle.
how you doing?
Good, how are you? Good to see you. I saw you for a second at the music awards.
Yeah, I was
It was great. I can tell if you were actually a pimper if it was you. Like,
You want to put him in the middle?
he's real, really pimp. You don't want to be in the middle.
Yeah,
You don't want to be in the
Here next to you.
See it
What's
again.
up, baby? All right.
You want to stay in the middle?
That's fine.
Let's go.
No, whenever you comfortable. I feel like it was, I want to try to be, I'm going to interview y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what's the first question you want to ask us? Go ahead.
Yeah, what do you want to ask?
What's the most interesting guest you guys ever had?
Ella.
Okay, let me rephrase that. That's crazy. Okay, what's the most bizarre guest you've ever had?
Ella or Lady Castrata.
Yeah.
Because Ella she took this long pokey thing and stuck it right through her face.
Blood came out.
Yeah, and then Lady Castrata had this a whole bunch of freaks with her, and they were all wearing barely nothing, and then she had this little zapper thing, and she zapped my computer.
Stimulation bars and heard of
So I would think those would be the most interesting that I've ever heard. I let her zap my thing with it. It was like, ah! It hurt. She was there.
Gun to your pussy.
We get crazy over here in the dungeon.
Yeah, I done. Hey, I'm digging it.
Are you having a good time so far? I mean, you hang out with some crazy people. I mean, George Blunt and the guys are a bit crazy and a lot of fun.
You know, yeah, that's a whole nother kind of crazy. Yeah.
Right.
That's fam, you know. Definitely.
So, how long you been in the music game?
Oh, wow. You know, when I was a professional in 1985, I started in Detroit. You know, a couple groups I was in. A lot of bands was into the Prince thing at the time, you know. Everybody, usually, we were still a band, man, right? You know.
I'm into the Prince thing forever.
Yeah, so
Like,
I knew at that time I went through that. I knew it was about 20,000 Prince clone bands in Detroit. So. But no, you know, at the time I really got into that whole, you know, 80s. I was into a lot of 80s underground, a lot of industrial punk, like
Right.
you know, Red Hot Chili Peppers when they were more punk, you know.
And
Are you going to the Orion Fest then? You want to see them or?
You know, I actually know them. They're friends of mine. Actually, I almost had a gig, you know, before Chad got the gig when I was in high school. My mom, you know, unfortunately, she didn't let me go audition. So,
oh yeah?
but Flea actually called my house, yeah, and I thought it was a joke, you know. I'm like, yeah, right, you know what I'm saying? But somebody referred me from P-Funk, like Cliff Payne, actually. Shout out to him. And, you know, I was a big fan of theirs from, like, when I was 16. They used to sneak me in the shows with their T-shirts at St. Andrews, like, literally.
Wow.
So I seen a lot of great stuff back then, you know. I was into that whole underground, you know, scene with that whole movement, the punk and
Right. And there was like the Butthole Surfers were around and stuff, obviously. Well, the guys I remember was that. I knew Red Hot Chili Peppers, Butthole Surfers.
I used to listen to a lot of Primus as well. Those Chili Peppers. I think I like that bass line.
Yeah, I know Les, and working
Sorry,
with
grabbing this
working
before
with Bernie Warrior, I met him, and I know Buckethead and all those guys, you know. And I definitely dig him. Brain, you know, yeah, man. Definitely Primus for sure.
Sailing the Seas of
Brenda's
Cheese.
Big Brown Beaver.
I used to, yes, and I ain't gonna lie, I used to do a lot of acid back
Ain't
then.
that right?
That was my shit. Like,
Yeah, no, he's calm now.
Yeah.
So now, people who are not familiar with you, you actually play the drums. And you play drums or anything else, or you just
I
strictly
play
drums?
with a lot of bands. I work with a lot of people. I think lately, I just started working with this new band from California, Pamela Parker, and they're pretty hip. You know, they do a lot of original stuff and everything from you know, some Zeppelin, Sublime, whatever. You know, they mix it up a lot. You know.
Right.
You know, pretty interesting band. Another band, The Process. I work with them from Saginaw. You know, they work with the Dade family.
Oh, yeah, speak up.
Speak up.
Louder.
Theater voices! Yeah!
I'm trying. You know, I'm laid back more right now.
We came and got smoked up, so everybody's kicked back and out.
I know we're not gonna like chillin', but we can chill louder.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to keep it. Y'all hear me out there? You know,
Hey!
turn this shit up.